So I dumpster dive a lot, and obviously I declutter a lot. But you have seen my videos. I do dumpster diving in the US, I did it in Korea, and before Korea, when I lived in the US, I did it back then as well. It's the completely honest and legal way to save money. But the thing is, your house can easily get hoarded with stuff you save, you rescue, and sometimes you just don't have the space. Right now, I do live in a relatively big house, but I still want to show what I do with the things I find in the dumpster, with what I rescue.
So this is the glass box that I found dumpster diving a few weeks ago. It is nice. It does have this glue thing on the top, which means there were cracks on it or some hairline. But here's the thing. It is such a pretty box. I knew someone who's into repairing and fixing things would definitely want it. So I did rescue it because, again, we gotta keep the landfills empty. And then I put it for free on Facebook Marketplace, and 3 people asked me about it, and the third person is coming to pick it up. So I'm pretty sure they know how to fix it or they know how to do with it. But it is a nice glass box, and only I think this panel needs to be replaced. And people who are like artsy, crafty can do a lot. Then we're gonna get rid of this vacuum that I rescued from the dorm dumpster. It works. I cleared the duct and wiped it a bit, but still been in garage. And I did find another one from the student campus, but I put it on Marketplace for $5. So someone's gonna come. I'll let them test it right there, Thursday outlet, and it'll leave.
Then I found this blanket in one of my videos. You can see that. Now this wasn't at the base, it was at the top, and it was from the dorm, so I know it had just been put in. Obviously I took it home, I washed it, dried it, aired it out, gave it sunbathing. Like, I put it on Marketplace, on Facebook group, and someone came and took it. And similarly, right after the blanket, I had actually found this saucer chair.
Then this Papasan chair, I did clean it, but it has a little bit of defects, nothing that makes it non-functional. But this hook is broken, so you kind of have to manually adjust it when you fold, but then you can sit on it. So it's gonna go for free. I just don't want to hold on to it. So this laptop that I found, I just couldn't get the cable to charge it and see if it works. So it did have a high school sign on it, and I actually checked with the high school. They said they don't use Dell anymore. So this is probably from years ago when they were upgrading to the MacBooks. So I'm like, what do I do with it? It's not opening, turning on. Turns out right now the market for ramps and computer parts are really in demand, probably because of the AI data centers or something. But I put it on Mercari, plain as is and not tested. Someone offered me $40.
And then I found this chair, again from the student apartments at the end of last semester, which is December. This was functional, but it did have some cosmetic flaws, and my house was getting really cluttered, my garage was getting cluttered, so I just put it for free. And some mom came and took it for her son. So the chair, I just left it outside my house for a porch pickup. A few months ago, this was actually in the summer, when I just moved into the house, I was walking around the school area and I found this blue magazine rack. It was all based in metal. I thought of restoring it, but then I'm like, I'm probably going to be really bad at it. So I put it for free on Facebook Marketplace, and someone came and took it. Now, this microwave was a rescue from the dorm purge in December outside the dumpster, so that just made it easy. Otherwise, it's very difficult to pull microwaves out from the dumpster, for me at least. I have a friend and she had asked for a microwave if I had an extra one because hers burned out. I cleaned it and it works, so I just gave it to her. Then I sold these 2 trash cans, each for $1. They were from the dorm and student apartment dumpsters. Yeah, left it for porch pickup. Then this was a chair that I found. I feel like this should have been in a set, but anyways, I put it up for $5 for $2, but it just didn't sell. And it was taking up a lot of space in my garage. So I just put it up for free and obviously it left. And this was a really nice Tom Talk laptop bag. Again, put it for $5. Nobody was interested in buying, so I put it for $2. But then some student did come to buy, and I was like, okay. I did wash it thoroughly, cleaned it, and it was in a pretty good condition. So anyway, so these are some smaller knickknacks that will not sell, not even for 50 cents. I could keep them for a garage sale, but I think I'm just gonna put them in a box. And this is some crockery that I found in the previous video on dumpster diving, so I'm just gonna donate this all to the thrift store. And a few months ago, I found a whole stack of USPS flat rate boxes. So I wasn't sure what to do with it, but I just realized I can take it back to the USPS. Anyways, so there's a whole playlist I have about dumpster diving. I would appreciate it if you guys can go look at the other videos. And then a lot of it was in Korea because I was there till last year. It was much easier to rescue trash there, but it's okay. I'm doing it in America as well. My aim is first and foremost to reduce waste that's going into landfill. And I never take food just because I'm not comfortable using it. And if it is something that I won't use for myself, I won't sell or give it to anyone else either. And if I'm selling something, it's usually $5 or below, nothing more. And though that money collected does help me with getting cleaning supplies that basically I use for cleaning all the stuff I find and my car and myself. So these are some of the tips for new dumpster divers. I don't go at night. I only go during the day. And the simple reason is safety and security. If you don't have a buddy, starting out at night can be dangerous. I don't do retail, but if you can go, if you have access to retail, be there. But if you get confronted by an employee, do not argue with them. Just say sorry and move on. Number 3, you can keep a stepladder, but don't try to immediately jump into the dumpster because that can be dangerous, especially if you don't have anyone to rescue you. Number 4 is keep the cleaning supplies in your car, so a hand sanitizer, cleaning wipes, and car wipes because you're putting trash on your car. And the next one is again, this older video of mine. I would pick stuff if it's in a plastic bag and touching the base of the dumpster because, you know, the stuff inside is sort of protected. But if it's clothes or whatever that's touching the base of the dumpster, imagine the base of the dumpster never gets cleaned. So if you take that thing out, you're going to touch it. It's going to go in your car. I think I'm being a little bougie here, but I'm just not comfortable taking it. So I don't recommend anyone else do that. And then lastly, yes, what you want to do with the dumpster hoard is your choice. You can sell it, make sure it's all cleaned. You can keep it, you can donate it, but again, make sure it's all sanitized and clean. And it really depends on how much space you have in your house. I do have a lot of space in my house right now, but even then, I don't want clutter to accrue. I did show some stuff that I rescued and what I did with it. So this was it for the video. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned something from it. And if you're throwing out things, please be more responsible. Thank you, and like and share the video and subscribe.